I shouldn't have opened a door, but when you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your dead brother, begging to be let in, what would you do?
Please, it's so cold out here, just let me in.
That was the first lie, because when I cracked the door open, I didn't feel any cold. Just a damp, rotting smell.
You look scared. Don't you recognize me?
I did. That was the worst part. Same face, same voice, same scar above his left eyebrow from when we were kids. But my brother died 6 months ago.
Who are you talking to?
My wife walked into the hallway rubbing her eyes. Then she froze.
That's not possible.
Oh, you can see me too? Good. That makes this easier.
His smile stretched too wide, like his skin was being pulled from the inside.
I brought someone with me.
Behind him, in the dark, something moved. Something much taller than a man.
We've been waiting a long time for this.
The second voice was wrong, like two people speaking at once.
Close the door. Close it now.
Tried, but my brother's hand shot out, stopping it. His fingers were too long, too many joints.
Too late. You already invited us in.
The thing behind him stepped forward, and that's when the screaming started.
They always forget about the house.
The thing behind my brother, no, not my brother, the thing wearing my brother, stepped inside. The floorboards groaned like they were in pain. My wife grabbed my arm, but the front door slammed shut behind us, locked.
You don't remember, do you? This house was never yours.
The lights flickered. In the flashes of darkness, the thing got closer, taller. Its limbs bent in ways that made my stomach twist.
You moved in so easily, never asked why it was so cheap.
What the hell are they talking about?
I didn't have an answer. Because now, I was remembering. The realtor's smile had been too wide. The neighbors never looked us in the eye.
You've been feeding us for months. Every nightmare, every time you felt watched in the shower, every shadow that moved just out of sight.
The thing behind him let out a wet clicking sound, like it was laughing.
But now we're hungry for more.
The lights went out, and in the dark, something cold wrapped around my ankle.
They're in the walls.
She was right. The scratching wasn't rats. It was fingers.
Time to meet the rest of the family.
The last thing I heard before the screaming swallowed us whole was my wife's voice. Except it wasn't hers anymore.
Welcome home.
My breath came out in ragged gasps. The air smelled like old meat and wet soil. Her voice was coming from the basement we never used because the lock was rusted shut. Except now the door stood wide open. Tom! The floor creaked above me. Something heavy was dragging itself across the ceiling. Tom. I took a step toward the basement. The wood under my foot squished like rotten fruit. I spun around, nothing there. But the basement door creaked again, and this time, I saw her. Her eyes were gone, just black holes. And her smile. The lights died again, and in the dark, a dozen hands grabbed me at once. And as the darkness swallowed me whole, I realized the house never wanted new owners. It just wanted new voices to join the chorus in its walls. The screaming stopped. The house fell silent, and somewhere, a new for sale sign creaked in the wind. I didn't believe in curses until I watched my best friend eat his own fingers.
Dude, stop laughing. I'm serious. It wasn't me. Something made me do it.
That's what he said, right before his teeth cracked down on his pinky.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We need to get out of here. His eyes.
Too late, the door's gone.
And it was true. The door we just walked through vanished. Just a blank wall now.
Check your phones.
No signal. No bars. Just a photo. I didn't take.
She turned the screen, a picture of the three of us. But there was a fourth person in it, standing behind us, smiling.
That's impossible. We were alone.
Then the lights flickered, and a figure in the photo blinked.
It's here.
What's here?
Whatever's in the walls.
A slow, wet scratching started, like something dragging its nails through the plaster.
It's not in the walls anymore.
Then where is it?
Behind you.
She turned and screamed.
What the hell was that?
Doesn't matter. Run.
We bolted down the hallway, but the walls, they weren't right. Too long, too twisted, like the house was stretching.
This isn't our house.
Never was.
Then we heard it, a whisper, right in our ears.
You shouldn't have come here.
That's her voice.
No, it's using her voice.
The lights died. Pitch black. Something grabbed my ankle.
Get it off. Get it off.
I kicked, felt bones snap, but the grip only tightened.
Is not letting go.
And the floor opened up, and we fell.
Where are we?
It doesn't matter. Look up.
Above us, the hole we fell through was shrinking, and framed in it, a face. Not human. Too many teeth, too many eyes.
That's not her. That's not her.
The Fae grinned. Then the hole sealed shut.
We're trapped.
That's when the whispers started. Hundreds of them, all around us.
Who's there?
No answer, just cold fingers brushing my neck.
Don't turn around.
Too late, I turned.
Oh God, it's wearing my dead brother's clothes.
Don't look at its hands.
Too late. Its fingers stretched like taffy, bones cracking as they grew longer, sharper. The whispers weren't coming from the dark anymore. They were inside my skull.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
That's when the walls started bleeding.
It's not blood. Look closer.
The liquid was black, thick, and moving against gravity, crawling toward us.
It's alive.
The thing wearing my face smiled. Then its jaw unhinged and kept opening, wider, wider. When I woke up, I was back in my bed, sunlight through the curtains, phone, buzzing with messages. Then I looked at my phone, one new photo, three of us smiling, and behind us, a fourth figure, its hand on my shoulder. The screen cracked, the lights flickered, and somewhere in the house, something started scratching at the walls,